Okay, our first page of our math today, page 39. Number 1 says write the times. Okay, remember you do your little hand first and then look at your big hand. We know when the big hand's pointing to the 12, we say o'clock, and when it's pointing to the 6, we say 30. Okay, so pay attention to which hand is pointing to what number. Do all 4 of those. And then on number 2, it says write the sums and differences. Okay, the sum is when you have an addition problem, and the difference is when you have a subtraction problem. And there's addition and subtraction there on number 2, so make sure that you pay attention to which sign is on which problem. Also, if you need to make little dots or lines or whatever you need and add some to it or erase some to get your answer, that is perfectly fine. Whatever you need to do to help you is fine. So you'll do all 8 of those. Then you'll go to number 3. Number 3 says write the greater than or less than sign. Okay, so on the first one is 30 greater than or less than 11. Is 84 greater than or less than 87? And is 166 greater than or less than 176? Okay, number 4, you cross out 1/2 of the tadpoles. So there needs to be an equal number, right? An equal number crossed out and an equal number not crossed out. If those are not the same, then it is not half. So those need to be equal. Number 5, how much money? Okay, you can draw stuff here too, like where it says 2 dimes plus 4 pennies. You can draw 2 dimes and put 10 in each circle. So you know, oh, I need to count these by 10s. And then 4 pennies, you can do little circles and put 1s in them. Okay, so you would need 2 dimes. We know those are each worth 10 cents. And 4 pennies, we would need 4. They're each worth 1 cent. So our dimes, we would count them 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we'd have 24 cents. Okay, then you would do that same thing for 6 dimes plus 1 penny. And then we go down again and it shows we have 2 $10 bills plus 3 $1 bills. Then 4 $10 bills plus 5 $1 bills. How much money do you have? Okay, on number 6, you need to count by 5s. So you have 40, 5 more is 45, 5 more is 50, and you keep going. 40, 45, 50, go all the way to 85. Then at the bottom, you're counting by 10s. And you see the number 7, and it says the first one is 65. Okay, jump up 10, 75. Jump up 10 more, 85. So you do them just like that. 65, 75, 85, then what? And you go all the way to the end there on page 39. This whole page is stuff we have done before. This should be strictly review. You guys should go right through this. Now we're going to go to page 40 though, and there is some new stuff on there, so we'll be going over that. All right, we're on the back on page 40, and you see up at the top a vertical bar graph. We've done a little bit of bar graphs, but we're going to start getting more into them. So that is a vertical bar graph, and when you are doing a vertical bar graph, you always start on the bottom. Okay, so this is a bar graph about the animals at the pond. On the bottom, you see there's a frog, a turtle, and a butterfly, and then there's numbers that go up the side. Okay, so the blue shows how many frogs are at the pond, the green shows how many turtles are at the pond, and the purple shows how many butterflies are at the pond. Where the color stops is where you look over, so you follow the color all the way up. When it stops, you slide your finger over and you see what number it's on. Okay, easy enough, right? I think you guys will do really good with the bar graphs. Okay, number 1, answer the questions about the bar graph. Okay, A, how many frogs are at the pond? Okay, so you're going to find your frog, stick your finger on it, follow the blue all the way till it stops, then slide it over to the number, and what number is it? 4. So there are 4 frogs at the pond. Okay, B, how many turtles are at the pond? Our turtle at the bottom, so we follow the green up to where it stops. It stops, we slide our finger over to the number, and we see number 2. So there are 2 turtles at the pond. C, how many more butterflies than turtles are there? Oh, now we're getting into it. This is a little more tricky. Okay, so we need to see how many butterflies there are. Okay, so butterfly is purple. We go over to the purple. We go up until the color stops. Slide our finger over and we see there's 3 butterflies. Well, we know there's 2 turtles. So if there's 2 turtles and 3 butterflies, how many more butterflies do we have? 1, because 3 is 1 more than 2. So we have 1 more butterfly than we do turtles. Okay, how many animals are there in all? So now we need to add all of them up. We know the frog had 4, and the turtle had 2, so 4, 5, 6, and the butterfly has 3. So we had 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 animals in all. So D would be 9. Okay, number 2, write the temperatures. We have not done this before, but it's pretty much just like that bar graph. You're just not comparing anything. So you're going to start at the bottom, and you're going to follow the color all the way up to the number. So wherever the color stops, move your finger over and see what number it's on. Okay, so the first one on number 2, we're going to start at the bottom, slide our finger up till the color stops. We're going to slide our finger over, and we see the number 60. So we know it is 60 degrees. 60 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll learn more about Fahrenheit, and then there's Celsius too. We'll learn more about that later, but both of these are Fahrenheit. 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, the next one over, we're going to start at the bottom, go up till the color stops, slide our finger over, and what number is that? 30, brr. 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So we would write a 30 in that second square. Okay, down at the bottom, number 3, write 2 addition facts and 2 subtraction facts for our dot cards. Okay, so use your first dot card there. You see 3 and 2, so let's put those numbers there. So the first one, 3 plus 2 equals 5. Okay, now the next addition one down, let's do our second dot card. We see 2 and 3 on that one. So we're going to say 2 plus 3 equals 5. Now on the subtraction ones, we're going to take our answer, 5, and then we're going to subtract on our first dot card those number. The first one is 3. So 5 minus 3 equals the blue dots, 2. Then the one at the very bottom, 5 minus, we'll go over to our red dots again, 2 on the next card. 5 minus 2 equals the blue dots, 3. I know that's kind of confusing. Let's go over and do this second one here. Our first dot card has 4 red dots, 1 blue dot. So we have 5 dots in all there. Then our second dot card has 1 red dot, 4 blue dots. 5 in all there. Okay, our first section. In our first square, we're going to write 4, because we have 4 red dots, plus, we do our blue dot, 1 blue dot equals 5. Go on down, let's do our second card. 1 red dot plus 4 blue dots. So we put 1 in the first square, 4 in the second square, equals 5. Okay, now we're down to our subtraction. We're going to take our answer, 5, and go back to our first dot card again. 5 minus our red dots, 4, equals our blue dot, 1. So 5 minus 4 equals 1. Okay, we're going to use our 5 again. And we're going to go over to our second dot card. 5 minus red dot, 1, equals blue dot's 4. So 5 minus 1 equals 4. That is all for today. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, we almost forgot the speed drill. Okay, next we're going to do the speed drill. Remember, you have 1 minute to do that, to do one section. Go as fast as you can, but as good as you can. Make sure they are right. Okay, let's start the speed drill.